Good morning, Miss Jufel. Good morning, classmates. Miss Christine and I are assigned to discuss marketing libraries and information centers. The topic to be discussed are the following: definition of terms, marketing concepts, need for marketing, Ranganathan concepts, seven principles of marketing, ways and means for promotion, professional skills, implications for developing marketing strategies, challenges of marketing, and the conclusion. The first part will be discussed by Miss Christine.
So first is definition of terms. So what is marketing? Marketing is the activity, set of institution, and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have values for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Libraries are considered as treasures of knowledge. It is also known as storehouse of knowledge. It is true that all libraries in the world are full of reading materials, which consist of books, journals, films, images, manuscripts, audiovisual materials which has knowledge recorded by peoples, eminent writers, and eminent personalities. Preservation of this knowledge is a prime task of all libraries and information centers. However, it is a need to market these resources which possessed by the libraries. According to Gupta and Software 2010, marketing is so basic that it cannot be considered a separate function within the library. Marketing is a central dimension of entire library. It is the entirety of the library's operation and services seen from a point of view of its final result, that is, from the customer's point of view. Marketing in case of libraries is necessary to offer benefits to users once, reduce barriers to use and access, persuade and inform users, and carefully plan to satisfy users' needs effectively. Next is marketing concepts. Philip Kotler has defined marketing as social managerial process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating, offering, exchanging product of value and others. In view of the above definition, library activities are teamwork or efforts of group working in a library. To attract more users to the library staff needs to extend promotion and cooperation to users and marketing their services. The basic purpose behind promotion is to educate the students, faculty members in how to use the library and its resources and also to upkeep their knowledge by providing information appended in various sources available in the library. Like companies' promotion and marketing concepts, library promotion and marketing services are different. The primary purpose of marketing and company products is to increase sales and ultimately to gain and more profit from it. The libraries are non-profit organizations. The libraries are non-profit organizations. It is a social organization and service center. Next is need for marketing of library and information services. Librarianship is experiencing rapid change and many factors are reshaping the role of libraries. Thus, several things have compelled librarians and information professionals to learn about marketing and using it. Marketing of library information services has emerged as an increasing important area for libraries and information centers. Adekunle 2013 opined that libraries and information professionals must learn to effectively market and advertise their services because of the following reasons. First is libraries are no longer the only information services industries. The mega bookstores, online book dealers, information consultants, the internet services providers, free web access providers, and individual customers will not hesitate to market to potential library customers or users. Libraries of all types have to compete with other organizations or departments for funds. Marketing library services and products benefits as libraries are able to get supports from patrons and others. For instance, academic libraries have to compete with faculties and other universities' units and projects for funds. So also, special libraries find their allocation decreasing when the parent organization budgets are cut. Third is libraries have to market because of the need to maintain relevance and remain connected to the communities they serve and have some bearing on the present day's event and real world issues. Fourth is librarians have to market their services and products in order to improve the image of their libraries and themselves. For instance, libraries have to be unique in the kind of access and services they provide. Librarians also have to change the perceptions of the users and others toward them as being information experts. And lastly, librarians are and should be regarded as essential and valuable community resources. In essence, there is the need for the librarians to make people to be aware of the services and products they provide and their comparative value. Librarians should see themselves as resources people to go for information and should be well prepared and equipped themselves as experts in the fields. Next is Raghunathan concepts of library services through five laws of library science. Sriyali Ramanrita Ranganathan, father of library information science, philosopher, mathematician, devised five laws of library science which promotes the usage of resources. First is the books are for use. This law itself promotes that each book available in the library is for use. If the book's kept in lock and key without providing it to the readers, then it is a dead investment of the organization. Books are for user promotes and use of book. Staff should tell the users what are the good books available. It should be placed on the prominent place, maybe entrance of the library where every user come and see. Next is every reader his book. Reader of the library is the main factor or customer. Every staff must see how library users are satisfied with their services by the libraries. We must focus to the needs of such readers and their satisfaction. It is true that library cannot satisfy each and every customer. However, efforts should be taken by the staff to satisfy users maximum. Next is every book its reader. According to this concept or law by Dr. Ranganathan expressed that every book which is purchased by the library must get reader. Here, we must see what the needs of the readers are. Dr. Ranganathan expect that find a reader for every book. To find a reader for every book, library staff should conduct such studies or surveys to obtain the needs of the readers. Identify their needs, then you can promote the resources and increase the use of it. Here, the attitude of the library staff is more important. They should be always positive to solve the problems of the users with a smiling face. Fourth is save the time of a reader. The user's time is very precious. To save the time of the users in the library, staff should organize information in such a way to find it promptly. Readers should not waste their time in searching the information. Searching the books and journals in the library, of course, Arrangement of the library materials is a scientific method which is taught to the library staff. Lastly, library is a growing organism. Here, more emphasis is on evolutionary growth of the library. However, librarian must see how library collection grows with qualitatively, not in quantity. Now, today's e-books are more popular and easier to access. Hence, vendors are promoting and marketing their products in package or pick and choose model where choice of selection of required books are with the faculty members. Next is 7 principles of marketing in terms of library information center. There are 7 principles of marketing. These principles are also applicable to library information services. These principles are product, price, place, promotion, participants, physical evidence, and process. These principles are described in brief. First is the product. Academic libraries are providing good number of services to their users through various ways. Current content service or the SDI service, web-based services, etc. These services are the product of libraries. Library professionals have to promote and market their products among the users. For the price. Price factor is important from the point of view of the budget of the institution. Without budgetary provision, no library cannot purchase reading material. No library cannot self-sufficient by considering the academic out of the institution. Faculty improvement, students' growth institution has to make the provision in their budget. And for the reading materials, but for providing qualitative services, it requires financial provision. Internet connectivity should be provided to students with no extra cost. For the place, services are intangible. They cannot be normally stored, transported, or inventoried. Services production cannot be separated from selling. In case of library services, personalized services like SDI are provided to the selected users by collecting what are the areas in which they require information. Library instruction shall be conducted either in the library or computer laboratory to provide hands-on training to all segments. Next is promotion. Promotion is another important phenomenon in marketing. It requires mechanism by which target groups are informed about the resources available in the library information center promotion of what we have in the library. Users may not be aware or familiar with the library system. It is essential that every year new students are joined with the library at the beginning of the academic year. They must be provided awareness programs. Word of mouth campaign is the best mechanism for promoting the user of the library services. Primary promotion tool is library instructions in the form of workshops, seminars, lectures, and etc. Next is the participants. The success of any programs is depending on the feedback of the participants. Hence, the participants involved in promoting and marketing of the library services provided by the library professionals, their feedback will help to get the lacunas in the system and it will help to improve the services in the library system. Next is physical evidence. According to C. Taraman, 1988, a physical object is self-defining, a service is not. Hence, in educational sector, the marketing task is defining for the services what it cannot define for itself. Evidence for the service can be both peripheral and essential. Physical evidence can support the marketing programs by providing adequate service to the library users. It can make the service tangible. Lastly, the process. Process is related to the process management. It consists of process planning, control, operation planning, facilities to be available with users, scheduling, quality of service, and etc. That ends of my report. The half part of the discussion will be tackled by Ms. Chesa.
Six is ways and means of promotion and marketing of information services and products. There are ways and means. Let's discuss the ways. To develop the products, example, creation of databases, and union catalog. To give wide publicity among the users, institutions affiliated to the universities, list of additions are to be publishing in local newspapers. To establish good public relation with user community, to conduct surveys of the user to know their needs, requirements from the library, and improve the services and research products as per the requirements. So for the means, creating web page. So libraries should create web page for users. A web page is a very effective way of promoting library information services and resources. Next is emails. Emails can be sent through containing new library resources and tips on how to find information. Librarians should endeavor to attend academic lectures where prominent number of users can be found. Librarians can then meet users to discuss and gather information about their needs as well as to promote the services offered in the library. Lastly, a librarian should provide links to help services for all appropriate library pages where assistance may be needed. So marketing strategy means selecting various techniques in proper proportion and balance. It is important to note that all enterprises or organizations can afford to use all the marketing techniques because um, different situations require different techniques. It is essential that um, the marketing manager or the librarian are cognizant of the various marketing techniques and must be able to select those techniques that are necessary for a particular product in a particular situation. Successful marketing, therefore, includes the art of deciding which technique to use in different situations. Next is professional skills required for marketing library. So, as a librarian, we must possess these skills. First is perception of users' needs, knowledge of conducting user surveys, ability to obtain feedback from users, and skill to analyze the feedback. Most important quality of taking right decision at the right time. He must have technical knowledge such as use of internet, web page design, and product design, and presentation skills. He should have knowledge of various marketing strategies. Next, implications for developing marketing strategies. So the main objective of marketing of library services is to promote resources available in the library and information center. Another aim is to help in developing the career of the students. The library literature provides substantial amount of cases where libraries maintain close relationship with career services. So according to Hollister 2005, he described how he was able to cultivate continuous relationship between the library and the University Career Service Office of the State University of New York at Buffalo. And also according to Glenn and Wu 2003 stated that clarified library instructions has been strongly advocated as a tool to build liaison relationship not only with faculty but also with non-academic units. Next, challenges of marketing in library and information services. To accept the challenges, libraries have to conduct surveys of the users, and on the basis of these surveys, they have to analyze the needs of their user and accordingly acquire the reading materials, product, online databases, and ebooks. To make the collection heavy user, libraries have to convert their print collection into electronic media and made it available to their users by considering the copyright issues. There is a lack of financial budgetary provision in the libraries. Every year, budget is not increased proportionately. Continuous training programs are to be organized for students and staff of the library. And the last part, the conclusion. Librarians and library staff are trying to find out the appropriate ways to respond to contemporary requirements of the students and faculty to fulfill their goals, meet the needs of existing and potential users. Librarians are building the image and value of the libraries. Um, the provision of service should meet the requirements of current trends, respecting the identified and changing demands of more challenging users. Even in the curriculum of the master's program of library and information science, separate papers or on marketing and promotion of library services should be thoroughly taught. Library staff must realize the importance and understanding of marketing of library process. It its theory and applications in practice to promote activities and library mission to build a library brand new technologies such as YouTube, blogs, wikis attract the young users, provide an opportunity for libraries to revamp services.
Thank you for lending your ears, fellow librarians. We do hope that we impart our knowledge in your brilliant minds. For any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Kindly visit our Google Classroom for the PDF copy of our report.